Let's talk about my time at JB Hunt and why I said, I quit. Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your mega carrier driver. Some of you may not know this, but I had an interesting experience at JB Hunt, and this is why I quit. Let's go way back in the time machine. Diddly diddly diddly. What? I don't have a budget for sound effects and special effects and stuff. So let's go back to a time in the way back, in the before times. Transportation was changing from cabovers to conventionals. All right, and so there were these ads at JB Hunt, and they said, look, new conventionals coming in daily. Well, I'm out looking for a job, and I see all these little truck magazines right in the truck stop, and so I call my friendly recruiter. And I explained the situation, the job, and I said, but I want a conventional. I don't want one of your old ratty cabovers. And she's like, oh, yeah. Experienced drivers get conventionals. And I, at that time, probably had 4 years of driving experience, okay? And I said, okay, cool beans, right? Because that's what we said back in the day, crazy kids. And I got in my personal car and drove from Hammond to Louisville, which is where orientation was for JB Hunt at that time. I don't know where it is now. So I go through orientation, physical, everything, all that, driving test, everything, pass all that. At the end of orientation, it's either Wednesday or Thursday, I don't remember what day, so they put us up in a hotel, and you got your own room then. I don't even know if you get that now. The guy hands out truck keys, and he gives me my key. I go out to go look at my truck. It's a cab over. I'm like, dude, this is a cab over. I'm an experienced driver, so I get a conventional, thinking, oh, this guy just made a mistake. No. He goes, no, everybody that starts here starts out in a cab over, and you'll work up into a conventional as you mile it up or whatever. I go, that's not what the recruiter said. I came here as an experienced driver, and she assured me I would get a conventional. He goes, they know that's not true. He goes, they know everybody gets a cab over up there. I go, well, that's not working for me. I'm not driving one of your cab overs. I gave him the key back, and I quit. Right there, boom, I quit, got in my car, drove home. Now, mind you, it's a good 3.5 hour drive home, depending on traffic. When I get home, they had not called, okay? They never called. They never wrote me a letter. They never reached out to me in any way. They never sent a telegram. They didn't send a messenger, a singing telegram, nothing, okay? Nothing. They didn't do any of those things. So right there is where I started to learn they could care less. And that is what is pervasive in the industry now. They don't care. Now, I feel like I dodged a bullet, a JB Hunt bullet, by not going there at that time. But it might have been a better place then. Who knows what would have happened. But they never reached out to me. They never called. They never did anything because they don't care. Now, if I was the manager down there, I certainly would have cared. I'd fire the recruiter, number one, for lying. They don't do that. They wouldn't have any recruiters. And I'd certainly ask the driver, hey, what? You came all the way down here. What happened? Because JB Hunt spent all that money, motels, all that, physical, everything, background, everything to get you working there, and then you just leave. But they don't care. They just don't care. They just budget for it, I guess. Here's part 2 of this, which is the DAC report. All right, so today, that'd be a problem. Probably on your DAC report, it would probably say something like quit without notice or something like that. All right. Then, no DAC yet. Hadn't been invented yet. So, easy. You just go apply for another job. You don't tell them. How simple as that. Where were you during, employment from this date to this date? Unemployed is all you write on there. What are you going to do, call every company in the United States to see if you work there? No, they can't do that. So drivers had a little more power then than they do now because you could just leave and it not really affect you. I got another job, but you could do that and have it not really affect you the way it does now. That wouldn't follow. They'd say left, abandoned truck, and quit without notice or something like that, and there'd be really hardly that much that I could do about it, as opposed to today. There's nothing, or as opposed to then, I should say, there's nothing they can do about it. I leave, boom, that's it. What are they going to do? There was no centralized place to put that information, so I feel like I got out, good on it, and they never contacted me ever. Couldn't have cared less. So if you leave, who cares? There's probably 10 more people coming out of truck school to take your place. Wonderful. So glad I wasn't there. And that's my story of JB Hunt, my personal story. And that's why I quit. I quit because why? They lied. They lied to me right then. They did. And they knew they were lying to people. They figure once you're there, oh, well, once we get people down here, what are they going to do? Just be mad about it for a little while, right? Wrong-o, right? I'm not tolerating that. And I moved on. And by the way, you shouldn't either. Recruiters should tell the truth. I think that everybody would have a better experience and they'd be able to keep drivers and get better drivers. So that's my JB Hunt story. I hope you enjoyed it. And there'll be more stories from Mark as we go along. But that's my story of applying to and quitting. I quit JB Hunt. All right? Thanks for watching. Be safe out there and have a great day.